Good evening. Welcome to the Royal Albert Hall. We're not actually at the Royal Albert Hall, but they very kindly have invited me to play for them from my garage. So that's where we are, down in sunny Eastbourne, good old Sussex by the sea. So I'm going to play a few songs for you, starting with this one. Put a chill through the house, the slam of the door. You said I won't be coming around here anymore. We're creatures of destiny, we don't get a choice. Now I keep punching your number, but I don't hear your voice. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone? All your threats come up empty, time and again. Won't you beat on my door and come out of the rain? It drums on the tin roof, runs down the walls. Now I hear nothing but ringing every time that I call. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone? Now in the chaos of blue lights, did judgment arrive? They said I was the last one to see her alive. Get your story in check, boy, he said, and then he snapped on the cuffs. All I had was the truth, and the truth ain't enough. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone? Why don't you point, I feel compelled to say thank you, even though you've not done anything. Well, that's a lie. No, you've tuned in, switched on, or logged in. I'm not sure of what the terminology is for an online gig. So actually, I think my thank you is valid after all. So thank you very much. And I'm also just going to presume that back home you're applauding wildly and throwing items of underwear at your computer monitor. Or I don't know. Do people still use computers? I don't know. Let's do another song. This is an older tune called "Waiting for the Storm." I've searched the places I have been to understand the sorry state I'm in. The only answers I can find, they got lost with my tiny mind somewhere so many years ago. And oh my Lord, I can't believe all of these crimes that are accused of me. Now my memory's all shot. I don't know if I'm guilty or if I'm not. Still I'll try to clear my name. All I can do is wait and see if sweet salvation will come and rescue me from all this weary flesh and bones. I still walk this path alone, just waiting for the storm. I've heard it often said, there's only one sure thing. I'll be braced against the storm, but I'll be hoping I will be hoping that the spring time will come. Maybe the sky above will break. Now I'm hanging on for pure survival's sake. So ashamed of what I've done and scared by what's to come. I'm just waiting for the storm. Said there's only one sure thing. So I'll be braced against the storm, but I'll be hoping I will be hoping that the spring time will come. I'll be the one to take the fall for all these sorry sons of bitches, all and clutching at the shortest straw, and more too without a cause. just waiting for the storm. I know this weary flesh and bones, I still walk this path alone, just waiting for the storm. Thank you again. It's always been an ambition of mine to play at the Royal Albert Hall. So I'm counting this. This is counting for me as ambition met. Let's do another one with this one. This is a sad song. Most of my songs aren't actually sad. They're kind of happy songs masquerading as sad ones. I also write sad songs masquerading as happy ones. Just 'cause I like to mess with people a little bit. But this kind of is a sad song, I guess. That sounds like a sad song. So here we go. Oh, love, one of these days I'll shake you out of my head, call out the engines and stamp out the fire, silence the voices that sing my desire. Oh, one of these days. Oh, love, one of these days I will not answer your call, and there'll be no rush at the sound of your name. You can go your way, and I do the same. Oh, one of these days. Oh, one of these days, maybe I'll find a way to mend these broken pieces of what we've become, to write off the damages done, to stand with our eyes to the sun. Oh, love, one of these days maybe we'll pass on the street, and I'll ask how you doing, and I hope you're all right. Smile a farewell like the way old friends might. No thought for the demons that come in the night. Oh, one of these days. Whoa, one of these days. All right, I'm just going to swivel over here for a sec. Thank you for joining me at the piano. This is a song about, it's about my old local pub here in Eastbourne. For my sins, I've lived here for virtually my entire life. Not sure exactly why, but, somewhere's got to be home. And truth be told, I kind of like it here. But I liked it a lot more when there was this Irish pub called OSullivans that was my first ever local. And it taught me a lot about a Guinness and also about music because it had the most incredible jukebox. And this was back in the 90s, so you could put like 20p in and it would play you songs for an hour. And so I'd go in there and, for a fiver, you could have a pretty handy night out and drink a bunch of Guinness and listen to a bunch of tunes. So I was kind of thinking, like, what would have happened had it never closed down? Would I have just not realized any of my ambitions leading up to ultimately playing here at the Royal Albert Hall? So I wrote this sort of fictitious account of a parallel life from someone who just ended up spending all their time in OSullivans. Here we go. Well, I've been around the block, let me tell you, and my hair's all turning to grey, and everything aches just a little bit more than it ever did back in the day. Now I don't move in higher class circles, I don't drive some big fancy car, 'cause I put most of my money in O'Sullivan's jukebox, and the rest went behind the bar. Now at school I was a fine mathematician, a precocious and a scholarly kid, but I gave it all up for that sweet flowing cup, and I'm glad every day that I did. They told me that I could have been anything. They said I was gonna go far. Instead I put most of my money in O'Sullivan's jukebox, and the rest went behind the bar. I was always pretty handy with a football. Could have been the rock of the England back four, or maybe a Hollywood actor, but what the hell would I want all that for? And I can play the guitar like a son of a bitch. I could have been a rock and roll star. Instead I put most of my money in O'Sullivan's jukebox, and the rest went behind the bar. Or I could have got me a job in the city, I could have managed financial affairs and gambled away the money of strangers while I live like a millionaire. But you see, I always made friends better than I ever made profits. Now I'm a wealthier fella by far, 'cause I invested most of my money in O'Sullivan's jukebox and his hedge fund behind the bar. Do hear the bells, they're tolling last orders. I guess all things must come to an end. But if you'll have a drink with me, brother, well, you'll never have want of a friend. And when they carry me away in a coffin, won't you light up a Cuban cigar and raise up your glass for that sweet drunken ass who propped up old O'Sullivan's bar? And raise up your glass for that sweet drunken ass who propped up old O'Sullivan's bar. Typefaces scream from their bright magazines. They got their fingernails clamped to the page with a look of the born to be painfully ordinary, gods of a desperate age. There's no stories to tell, but there's a spokesperson yelling at a volume to drown out your voice, saying justice be done, there's a change gonna come, but in secret, and you won't have a choice. So to hell with the world, I still love you, my girl. You've been crazy to stay by my side. So let's stand and let's sing, and there are these beautiful things, if you know the places they hide. And the band's playing tunes that mean nothing to you, but you can dance better with the devil, you know. All along I was taught to keep my head above the water when I might just prefer it below. Yes, and maybe the greatest of heroes inhabit the stories that nobody hears. Yes, and maybe these songs that could have brought you to life weren't allowed to come close to your ears. So to hell with the world, I still love you, my girl. You've been crazy to stay by my side. So let's stand and let's sing, and there are these beautiful things, if you know the places they'll hide. And they'll hide from you, darling, they will far away from the changing regimes. There's a light, there's a right tonight, isn't as dark as it seems. And so when victory comes, but at too heavy a price, well, there's honor in choosing defeat. Like the boy who was given the keys to the world and decided to sleep in the street. So to hell with the world, I still love you, my girl. You've been crazy to stay by my side. So let's stand and let's sing when there are these beautiful things, if you know the places they hide. Thank you. Right, maybe a couple more, and then that'll do it, I think. Let's try this one. So I've been writing quite a lot of songs lately, and I've been trying to write about the current world situation, this coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever it wishes to be called. It's a weird thing to write songs about, because it's so new and current, and actually I and probably a lot of other people don't really know a great deal about it, what it is and how it works, and also how it's gonna play out. But in the immediate short term, the change to the way that we live has been significant. I mean, here I am talking to you from my garage. This is strange. These are strange times, and strange times call for strange songs. So I've written this song just about kind of how odd it is that there are all these people, friends that I have in town here, who live less than a mile away from me, and family members who just can't see them, and it's strange, and it's strange for me, but it's also it's hard for my little 3-year-old girl to explain to her why it is that suddenly we can't do all the things that we used to do, and it's not her fault, and she hasn't done anything wrong, and she's not being punished. We're all trying to take care of each other, and it's a very difficult thing to explain to a 3-year-old. I mean, everything's a difficult thing to explain to a 3-year-old. But this is hard enough to explain to a grown up, and so as someone who writes songs kind of about feelings and emotions and all that fuzzy stuff, it struck me that this is a unique time, and this is a unique experience, and it's a unique sort of brand of melancholy that we've not experienced before. And so I sort of wanted to kind of document what that feels like. So I wrote this song. Baby, there's trouble we cannot see. Don't know what's gonna happen to you or to me. Well, it's not the answer, it's only a start. We'll all stand together 6 feet apart. I'm gonna miss you, my brother, Lord only knows when. We'll be down at the bottle shop drinking again. Love to the family with all of my heart. I'm standing right by you 6 feet apart. Maybe September, well, there'll be a bright sunny day. Till then I'll be keeping away. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, my darling, but you can't go to school or play with your cousins or go to the pool. I know just how cruel and unfair it all seems, but it's hard to explain just what sacrifice means. Oh, Maria, it just ain't any good. I can't come and see you like I promised I would. All this saving your life, well, it's breaking your heart. But you'll always be with me, 6 feet apart. Yes, you'll always be with me, 6 feet apart. Right. I'm going to leave you with something, I mean, it's not terribly cheery, but it has a positive message, I suppose. I would like once more to thank the Royal Albert Hall for inviting me to use their virtual stage to sing my songs for you. It's been a real honor and a privilege, and I hope to be on the real stage one day. And thank you all for watching. Please take very good care of yourselves and each other, and yeah, do your very best for the common good. Fight the good fight. It's a funny sort of fight, though, isn't it? It involves sort of not really doing anything. But in so much as that is what the fight requires, let's fight hard. All right. This is called I'm All Right Now. See you around. The tide came in and nearly buried us here. We saw things like you wouldn't believe. You hear a lot of stories about love and romance, but I swear nothing quite like you and me. And every scar sits like a marker, every line on the face is a small souvenir of all the places, be they good or be they bad, we stopped into on the journey to here. So maybe I lost my sense of direction, but I'm all right now. Every man needs a little affection, so I'm all right now. And there were times when, yeah, alright, I'll confess, I did things of which I am not proud. Everybody wades through the same colored shit, but it doesn't drag everyone down. And I was stupid, I was insensitive, I was all the things I promised that I never would be. I've seen a lot of foolish behavior in my time, but I'll tell you that you've got nothing on me. So maybe I lost my sense of direction, but I'm all right now. Every man needs a little affection, so I'm all right now. Another evening of sublime self-destruction to the tune of 1,000 cigarettes, where every nail that's been hammered into your spirit wasn't able to sink you just yet. And your television's just some weak anesthetic to numb the senses till you're out like a light. Like all these drugs, they seem to promise you the earth, and then they don't keep you warm in the night. So maybe I lost my sense of direction, but I'm all right now. Every man needs a little affection, so I'm all right now. Give me strength, give me something to believe in, and I'm all right now. Sing along when your heart's finished bleeding, and I'm all right now. I'm all it's like I cannot sleep for dreaming. This is everything I could have possibly hoped it would be. A lot of stories will end happy ever after, but I swear nothing quite like you and me. Thank you very much, Royal Albert Hall. See you around. Night-night.
Thank you so much for tuning into Royal Albert Home. My name is Craig Hassel. I'm the Chief Executive of the Royal Albert Hall, which sadly has had to close its doors for the first time since the Blitz. So while we can't welcome you to the hall, we can share these concerts with you from artists' homes to yours. If you are able to donate even the fraction of a price of a ticket, you'll be helping us look after our staff and look after our beautiful building during this lockdown. Please simply text Albert to 70490 to donate £5 or donate any amount at all online at royalalberthall.com. Thank you.